guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm excited. Not really sure why. I'll be honest. So you already know, you already clicked on this video, so you already know like what palette I'm going to be featuring, but I don't know how excited I am about this palette. So I ended up ordering the new Natasha Denona ROXA palette, and when it first came out I was like, meh. Like, I saw it and I wasn't impressed, and I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the color story. But you guys know me, and I'm a sucker for Natasha Denona, and I pondered it for a while and I was like, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna get it. And if you haven't seen it, this is it. So let's see. If you haven't seen it, this is the ROXA palette. So it's kind of like uninspired when I first saw it, and I thought about it for a while, and I was like, I'm gonna forego this one. And then I kept thinking about it, like, kept coming to mind, and I kept kind of looking at it. I haven't watched any videos, I haven't watched anything on it. I just kept looking at it on Sephora, and I was like, you know what? I don't know, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need something that I'm not super inspired by, because maybe I'll be excited by the formula or excited by how they perform. So I ended up purchasing this palette, and I was just looking here on, I was just looking here on Sephora, and it is still available, and it says that it's a limited edition. And I think honestly when it first came out they were saying that this was her holiday release, and I was like, I don't know if everybody's just kind of going like willy-nilly with like the holiday releases, because it's kind of like, how many years in a row can you release like silvers, golds, like things like that, you know? So I think everybody's trying to release different shades, different colored palettes this time of year. I'm not really sure. I think people are just trying to be different, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think people and companies are just trying to release different things. So again, like I said, I saw it and I was just like, meh, I'm not really excited about it. So I was reading here on Sephora, because I went on to see if it was even still for sale before I did this video. I think it's also available at Ulta, and then on her website, of course. And it's saying this 15 shade constellation of vibrant purple and fuchsia hues, featuring the brand's iconic formula and debuting a silky matte formula. So again, you know, they're always saying, oh, this is a new formula, this is new this, is new that. So we'll see. And then it says, inspired by the award-winning Lila palette, this eyeshadow palette offers a vibrant mix of vivid violets, pastel lavenders, rich fuchsias, and warm pinks in Natasha Denona's iconic pro-level formulas. Dedication to quality is held commonly tricky to use. Dry purple pigments to a new luxurious standard with the debut of her silky matte formula, an ultra soft, highly pigmented shadow with seamless blendability and one stroke opaque coverage. This palette includes 4 sparkling foiled, 1 metallic, 1 wet effect, and 8 silky matte shades. I'm really excited about the wet effect. So anyhow, kind of was reading on that. It is for sale. It is $69. This one right here, the Star Girl, in the picture it shows that it's supposed to be almost like a duochrome. Like, it shows like it's gonna have like a shift between a pink and that silvery color, and I am kind of interested to see what this shadow does. It's probably just gonna blend together and make like a mixture between that purple and like deep silvery gunmetal color, but I don't know. So this is the palette. Again, I wasn't super inspired. I do love Natasha Denona's formula. I usually love all of her palettes. I usually get all of her palettes, and then I'm kind of like, you know, which way do I go with it? I don't know. So again, looking at it, I'm like, another purple palette, but I'm excited. I'm really honestly hoping that this palette is going to wow me. So if you want to see what I do with this palette, and if it wows me, I don't know, then just keep watching, okay? Okay, as you can see, my bangs are no longer wowing me. They're becoming a problem. Like, I don't know, some days I think they look better when I don't have glasses on, but they're kind of in my face, and I don't want them in my face for a video, so I'm like, whatever, let's just push them back. and out of the way. And per usual, you do get a mirror inside. Let me see if I can get this off. My poor nails, because I've been doing them, and I'm doing them because they're so thin. It's like they're just even more thin. So my poor little babies, they're just thin. I put some, I don't know, it was like some kind of repair, I was gonna say shadow repair polish on it, so it's feel ridges, and then like a builder polish, not like a gel or anything, but they're so thin and they just break so easily. So it's like this vicious cycle. I know I need to get out of it, but sometimes I just like my nails done, but I do them and then I have like such a bad affinity for peeling them off, even though I tell myself every time don't do it. One comes off and then I'm like, ugh. So sometimes I'll like glue it back on, because I do like false nails and then do the gel over top of those. So sometimes I'll glue them on, and then other times I'm like, nope, I'm done. And then I just slowly just start to like finagle where I'm peeling them off. That's all there is to it. I am excited about this Flutter color, but I feel like it's similar to ones in other palettes. I'd pull them out, but I've already packed them away because, as you can see, we are under construction back here. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do back there. But all of my palettes, I've packed them in a container. So all my Natasha Denona are down in that container. So I was not able to dig them out for this. So just so you know. I think I want to start off with this Sweet Pea color. Just looks like a very light lavender-esque color. Lilac maybe. I know we go over this all the time. Okay, I hope that's better. I realized as I was getting ready to start, I was like, what is that noise? The air purifier was running, so I need to turn it off. All right, let's go in with Sweet Pea. It's got some pretty good coverage. It actually went on really nice. Can't say that I'm wowed by like my face makeup today. I'm trying out different products that I've ordered. So this is another Cover FX, but I think it's the full coverage in the little compact. I don't know that I like how it's settled on my face. I think I really just enjoy their one foundation, and then it's like a medium coverage, and then their tinted moisturizer. Anyhow, so I do like how that applied. Let's see how this deeper purple looks. I'm gonna pick that up on this Morphe tapered brush. Just put that right in the crease. It's applying really well. And as I'm putting this brush in, because it is tapered, I'm putting it in and I'm applying pressure upward. I'm just blending it out. That did actually apply very nice. I'm gonna blend that out. And then I think I'm just gonna cut to the chase because I really want to see what this color looks like. I'm gonna go in with this Bolt color. I want to kind of get like right in the middle between that silver and the purple. And just see how that goes on. Do I need to zoom in? I think I do. So, not very much coverage there with the brush. Let's see. So this might be nice as just using like as a topper shade. Like you could use it with a brush and apply it very lightly. Again, like a topper shade. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get my finger in there. And that's what it looks like on my finger. And then let's see. So you see what it looks like there now. How it's just light shimmer and sparkle. And then... see, and you put it on, put it on my finger. It's more of full coverage, if you will. It is. It's a very pretty lavender color with like silver sparkle in it. And then I'm going to go ahead, pick some up on a brush, and I'm going to get it wet with my Morphe Luminous setting spray. And I'm just using this Beauty Bay shade out brush. Let's see. It is a very pretty color. I do really like it. It's not super intense, which I think is nice for people who might be a bit intimidated by color, that if you're looking to like start getting into color and you don't really know how you feel about it, if you will, I think this is a really nice shade. Going on really nice. I really like all the shimmer. So let's see. I think what I want to do next is go in with Stargirl here and pick that up with that same brush. I cleaned it off. And we'll put that in the inner corner and inner third of the lid and blend over where those two colors meet up. It's really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and get it wet. It's like this very pretty like iridescent color. Like you think it's gonna be more like a white, almost silvery, but it's got like pink to it. Just a nice pink iridescent. And this is the one that I was saying in the picture, it looks like it's supposed to shift between like a pink, so I guess that'd be the iridescence. It's pretty. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go in with Eclipse here. And I'm gonna go on that outer corner, and I'm just gonna pick up this BH Cosmetics smoke brush. Just a little stubby brush. I'm just gonna apply this color to this outer corner. Like that. I'm gonna take that prior Morphe brush and just go in that crease to blend it out. And then I'm going to pick up that BH Cosmetics brush I used, pick up a little bit more of that color Bolt, and just dab over where they meet up. I'm going to pick up on that same BH Cosmetics brush. I'm going to pick up this Jacaranda color, this purple color. I don't even know what that says. I'm going to look down, and then I'm just going to stamp that color here along that lower lash line. And kind of smudge it a bit. And connect out here. Like that, just to kind of make the look a little more cohesive. Pick up a little bit more of that Stargirl that's on this inner corner, get it wet, and then bring it in just a smidge. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Everything applied really nice, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to this other eye. And I definitely want to use this Flutter color this time. So I think what I want to do is go in with, do I want to stay more neutral maybe up here in this corner? I think I'm going to go in with Heather so we can see what that looks like. I'm going to pick that up on this ColourPop E2 brush. So I feel like this color is gonna build up where you stipple it on, because I feel like it's just more concentrated upon first application rather than blending out nicely. So see how it looks kind of patchy right in here. So I think it is buildable. Like, obviously it's buildable. You see how that color is built up. I just think you're gonna have to be aware that it's gonna be more concentrated where you first put the color down. I'm gonna put that underneath. I'm gonna pick up another one of these Morphe tapered brushes. I think this is just a smaller one. And I'm gonna pick up this color over here, this Charisse. I don't know. I've given up on names. I'm gonna pick that up. Put it here in the crease. It's a very vibrant, intense color. I don't think I was quite expecting that at all. I'm gonna have to bring that down a little bit over here. I'm gonna take that prior brush and just soften that edge. And then I'm gonna pick up this Morphe M124 brush, just a flat shader brush. And I'm gonna pick up that color Flutter. I feel like that's gonna be the wet effect color. I guess I could look online, but where's the fun in that? Ooh, that is really pretty. That is really pretty. Okay. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, it is more translucent. But like, it's super shimmery and sparkly, but like translucent, not like heavy and thick. I feel like I could just want to put that on everywhere. That is really pretty. And that was just like the one application of it. Okay, I really like that. Let's see what Sephora says. Yeah, Flutter the Sparkling Wet Effect Lilac Pink. Let me go ahead and get it wet. Let's see. That is a really pretty color. I mean, obviously it went on thicker than it did the first go around. So it is buildable. Oh no, that is so pretty. I can't wait to shine a light on that. But even just sitting here, I just feel like it's so pretty. But I usually like her wet effect colors. All right, now let's see. I'm gonna go underneath with this orchid color over here. And I think I'm gonna take that, where is it? That same little BH brush that I used, but I have cleaned it off. I'm gonna put that down here. And I'm also gonna bring it up here on this outer corner. Down. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that Flutter color. Dab it over top. And then what I'm gonna do is I really wanna see this Brink color down here. So I'm gonna pick that up on this Beauty Bay 210 brush. It's just a small, fine pencil brush. And I'm not going to get it wet at first. But let's see. Okay, just kidding. I'm going to get that on the brush and then get it wet. Which I typically do down this lower part of the eye. I think this is going to be a really pretty color. It's just, I kind of overtook the upper lid with that flutter color because I got excited. I do really like that color. It is pretty. It's deep, but it has like a, I don't know, it's like a deep, I don't want to say magenta. It's just like a deep pink. Like it's not overly bright. It's not like that bubble gum, but you can really tell like it's got purple within it. You know what I mean? And then I think, let's take a dab of this Dixie over here on good old Filbert. I think that applied beautifully over top. All right, so that applied really pretty. I really like how that looks over top. I really do. Oh, look at that. That is actually beautiful. Let's blend that into that flutter color a bit. Bring it up and in. That is really pretty. Super pretty. So I think I'm going to leave them both like that. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to do some mascara or some eyeliner, mascara, probably not lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the finished looks. I think I need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So here you go. Let me go ahead and cover one eye. Cover the other eye. Let me go ahead and zoom in a bit more, and then I just want you to see. Of shimmer and sparkle. So hopefully you could see that. So here is the whole look, or both looks, or whatever, however you want to say it, see it, whatever. You know what I mean. So for the waterline of this eye, I went ahead and just did a pop of color. So I used my Crystal Crush Cream Gel Eyeliner by ColourPop. It's just a super pretty blue. I really like these liners. They last, they're vibrant. And then in this eye, I went ahead and used this NYX Professional Makeup Faux White liner in Linen. So it's a pale pink. Just to kind of open that up a little bit, just to kind of play on the colors I had there. And then for the liner up above, I just use this Revlon liner in, I mean, I'd like to say it's called black, but you know, it says black. So it's just another pencil liner. So I went ahead and did that, and then I took that pencil brush that I had used underneath, and I just used that to like smudge the liner across, and then it actually mixed in some of the shitter. Wow, it actually mixed in some of the shimmer from that flutter color. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Anyway, it's been a long week, and I can't believe we're already to the start of another week. But anyway, I took the tip of that and smudged it so the shimmer from that color would mix in. And I don't know, I think it was just a nice little detail, so it toned down the deep black from the liner and mixed it in and made it just a bit lighter, but it has that shimmer in there, so I think it looks really pretty. And then of course, obviously, I did a frosty lip, duh. So I used my Pretty Pink Milani lip liner. It says Color Statement lip liner, but it's Milani lip liner in Pretty Pink. So I lined my lips with that. And then I went in with my beloved Bubbles MAC lipstick. Super pretty frosty glaze lipstick. I'm living my best 90s life, you know. So anyway, that's it for the looks. Oh, I lied. Oh my goodness, where did I put it? Whoa, it was right in front of me the whole time. Wow, I'm telling you. For my mascara, I used the KVD full sleeve tubing mascara. So here's what the container looks like. Here's what the brush looks like. It's super interesting. I've only used it, this is the second time using it. I used it last night. I think it did a nice coat, but I still feel like everything weighs down my lashes. I don't know, they just don't maintain any curl, kind of like my hair. So, anywho, there's that. The verdict's still out. I don't really know how I feel about it. But as far as the palette, I mean, again, I'm not like overly like wowed. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is like her most amazing, best palette yet. But you can't argue the fact that the colors performed beautifully. I really like Flutter. I really enjoyed how Bolt turned out. So the shimmers, the wet effects, like those, I think they're beautiful. As far as the mattes, on this eye, like I said, I feel like they're more concentrated, so wherever you put them down, that's where they're going to be. This one, I just felt like I was able to build it up more than I was able to blend it out. Does that make sense? So again, I had to stipple it on to build it up, not necessarily put it on, blend it out, and then get the color build up like that. These colors went on beautifully. I just think, you know, if this is a holiday release, her holiday release, I'm just not wowed by the color story. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's the most beautiful color story. But maybe it's just because I'm not feeling these colors right now. And you know what? That's okay. Right now, we're not necessarily here to discuss whether I like the color story or not. That is my opinion. If you want to know my opinion, I'm just not wowed by the color story. But the fact of the matter is they, you know, performed beautifully, and I really like how both eye looks came out. So if you were thinking of getting it and you're just not sure how it's going to perform, I think everything is beautiful. I think they perform nicely. It's just, you have to know how to work with them. You have to understand that, you know, if a color is going on more concentrated, just build it up by stippling it. It's not going to blend out, you know what I mean? So I think if that was your concern, then there you go. I think everything performed beautifully. I love Natasha Denona, and I can't argue that her shadows do perform very well. Like, I can't argue it. I can't deny it. I can't make this stuff up. So you guys see my eyes. Again, for me, it's just not the most amazing color story, but I do like how everything looks. So if you're thinking of getting it, it's on sale. The Sephora sale's on now. I don't know if Ulta's going to be running a sale soon. I feel like they usually run somewhere close to Sephora, so you probably get some money off. Always try to get a coupon. Always try to save money. That's just the end of that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and be done rambling about it. So I hope you guys are well. I'm glad I was able to get another video up and spend some time with you guys. I hope to be back soon. It's just been busy, and I'm trying to fit this in where I can, but I do know I am enjoying it when I do get to sit down, and I'm enjoying seeing all the comments from you guys. So again, thank you so much for commenting, talking, liking, watching, all of those things. I really do appreciate it, because it does give me happiness in the midst of the craziness, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I hope all of you are well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.